everyone, welcome back to WsCube. In our today's session, we will be discussing about slicing and iteration in tuples. We discussed in our previous session that what are tuples. Today we will be learning about how slicing and iteration inside the tuples can be done. So let's understand it with the help of an examples over here.
Before that, if you want to become a successful data analyst and if you want to learn from our experts live, then you can call on the given number or you can fill the form that is provided in our description. Not just that, with our every batch, you will be getting 2 demo classes for free.
So guys, just like how we have done slicing in lists, similarly slicing in tuples can also be done. So guys, let's say I'm considering a case over here where I'm creating a tuple. Inside it, I'm adding 3 to 4 values. Let's say I'm adding Iron Man, comma, Thor, comma, Vision, and Captain America, right? Now what I need to do, I need to do the slicing of this. I need to slice elements from this tuple. So for slicing, we already know that we use the index numbers over here. So let's see how it can be done over here. So first of all, what I will be doing, I will be slicing the 2 center elements over here. For that, all I need to do is I need to take a starting value, that A. Starting value would be our 1, that we know that our Thor is on number 1 index, colon, we will be going to up to Vision. So Vision, we know that it is on number 2 index, but because we use +1 over here, we will be writing it up to 3. Okay, let's run and see what we get. We get Thor and Vision, right? Similarly, if you want to take first 2 elements, all you need to do is write print A. As we want to go for the first 3 elements, I don't need to define the starting value. So for starting value, I'll directly put a colon over here, but I do have to define that where our slicing is going to end. So our slicing is going to end on, let's say Vision over here. So Vision is on 1, 2 number. And because it's on number 2, we will be writing number 3 over here, that we will be going from 1 to 3. And let's run and see. Yes, we get Iron Man, Thor, and Vision over here. Similarly, if we are talking about the last 2 elements over here, so I'll be writing print. My last second element is Vision. So for Vision, I can write -2. A inside the square bracket, I'll be writing -2. And I don't need to define the end of it because I know I want to go all the way towards the end. So if I run it, let's see what do we get. We get Vision and Captain America. Right. Now what if I want to write Iron Man and Vision and skip the Thor and Captain America over here? So here we will be using the gaps of our slicing. For that, all I need to do is write print A. I will not be defining the starting and the ending value because I know I need to go all the way through the tuple. I'll be not defining the starting value. I'll be not defining the ending value, but I will be saying that there should be a gap of 2. It should skip one element in between. So all I need to write is 2 over here. And as soon as I run it, I'll get Iron Man. It will skip Thor over here and give me Vision. Similarly, if you want to receive a reverse of the tuple, all you need to do is how we have done it in the list and the strings as well. We will not be defining the starting value, not be defining the ending value, but we will be telling them that we want a reverse of it, reverse of the whole tuple. So for that, we will be writing print A. Inside the square bracket, I'm not defining it, and I'll be writing -1 as we have been doing. So we will receive the reverse of this tuple, that is Captain America, then Vision, then Thor, and then Iron Man. Similarly, if you want a reverse in a particular range also, all you need to do is, let's say I'll write A and I want to reverse a small part of it. So let's say I want to reverse Iron Man, Thor, and Vision. So I'll be providing it with index number over here. So Vision is on -2 and I'll be going towards the end, and then I will be writing our gap value. So that would be, or let's say -1. So if I run it, I'll be getting Vision, Thor, and Iron Man. I have started from Vision and I'm going all the way towards the starting. That's why I have written -2. I have not defined the ending value, but I'm going -1. That's why I got Vision, Thor, and Iron Man. So guys, this was slicing in tuples. Next topic that we have over here is iteration in tuples. Just like how we have iterated the elements of the list, we will be learning how to iterate the elements of the tuples. So guys, for iterating the elements of the tuples, all we need to do is use a for loop directly. The first method that we will be discussing is using for using for loop directly, all I need to do is write for I, and I'll be writing the name of our tuple, that is A, print I. Let's run and see what we get. So once we run, it will iterate all the values. That means iteration over here means that for loop is going to each index and providing us the value of each index that is there inside the tuple. So we have got Iron Man, Thor, Vision and Captain America in 4 different lines using the for loop. Similarly, if you want to do it with the help of the range method, what we need to do is, I'll be considering the same example over here. I'll be defining a range. Let's say k is equals to len of a. So guys, why I'm writing k over here and taking the length of it? Because length will define that how long our tuple is. So we don't have to write the 4 elements are there. All we can do is we can write the length of it. So if I write for I in range, so starting value would be 0. That first it will start from 0 index, that is our Iron Man, comma, and then it will keep going up to the end. So end would be the length of this tuple, that is 4. Or we can directly write k over here because we have provided with the length of it inside the k variable. I'll put a colon over here. What I will be printing is inside it, I'll be writing I. So I'll be writing the list with each index number in each line. So first of all, A of I, that means A of 0 will provide me with Iron Man. A of 1 will provide me with Thor. A of 2 will provide me with Vision. And A of 3 will provide me with Captain America. Let's run and see what happens. So when I run this program, I receive Iron Man, Thor, Vision and Captain America. So guys, in this method, we learned how we can iterate using a for loop and a range method together. So guys, here we have learned how we can use for loop to iterate tuples with a range. Now talking about the while loop over here. So guys, iteration in the tuples can also be done by using the while loop. So I'm considering the same example over here. So I have a similar tuple over here. All I need to do is use while loop to iterate it. First of all, what I will be doing, I'll be creating a variable, let's say I, whose value is 0 because it starts from the 0 index. Then I'll be providing it with a condition over here that while I is smaller than length of this tuple, that is A, in that condition, what we need to do, we need to print the tuple, that is A, and inside the brackets, I'll be writing I will be the index number starting from the 0 and it will go all the way towards the end of the length of the list. So till the time the I is smaller than the length of the list. So length of the list is 4 and till the time the I will be smaller than the length of the list. That means first it will go for 0, then 1, then 2, then 3, and as soon as the 4 will come, it will stop executing. We'll be printing it. Now, in the while loop, we all know that the increment is done inside the loop. So here, I'll be increasing I by 1. So I plus is equals to 1 over here. Now, let's run and see what do we get. So if I run this program, we get Iron Man, Thor, Vision and Captain America, just like how we got it before while using the for loop, just like how we got it before while using the for loop. So guys, iteration in the tuples can also be done with the help of the while loop over here. So guys, I hope iteration in tuples is clear to you now. So in this session, we learned how we can do slicing in tuples and how we can iterate it with the help of the loops. And we learned 3 methods for iteration, that is using the for loop directly. Second method is using the for loop with the help of a range, and third method is with the help of our while loop. So guys, in our next session, we will be discussing about methods related to the tuples, and we will also be discussing about conversion of tuples, how we can convert tuples to the list and add elements to it and convert it back to tuples. So guys, stay connected and I'll see you in the next session.